Welcome to our program Breaking Through, Rompiendo Barreras, where we will share real stories of people that in the middle of pain, sadness, and loss, they have found the meaning of life. Each story recounts the love and the mercy of God being manifested in them. So today we're very excited. Ingrid, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank you, my friend. We are so excited. Like you said, thank you to our viewers for being there, looking for our programs. We're so excited. We have a special topic today that we want to share, and for that we have two special guests from Teens Journal.
That's right.
So welcome, beautiful girls. You look so lovely.
Thank you. Hi guys, my name is Jocelyn Paz. I am 18 years old and I'm currently majoring in elementary education, and I'm a college student.
Yeah. Thanks, Jocelyn. I'm Jessica Suarez and I am 19 years old. I'm a current college student and I'm planning to major in nursing.
Oh, that sounds very good.
That's good. That's very
nursing
exciting.
Students, guys. Yes.
We are so excited that you guys are here because today we want to share the importance of being teenager and how we can be successful. So we're going to talk about success, and I know there's different meanings, there's different ways that we can be successful. So we want to start with that.
The definition of success. We found in the dictionary that success is a complement of aim or desire of or having a purpose. It's also growth, development, improvement, and getting better. So getting better to something that you want to do.
That's right.
That's success.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, because success is not measured by age. It's not measured by what you have.
Yeah.
It's measured by how the desire that you have to get better each day. So that's what we're going to talk about. So how can we be successful? I know there are different areas that we can be successful, and you guys are entering into a new stage in your life where now you're college students. But how do you became where you are? Let's start there. How did you got here? What would be the first thing that you would say it's important for you guys to be successful? Or the area that it's important for you guys to be successful?
Well, before you become a successful person, you really have to know yourself. Before anything, you got to know who you are. Your self-esteem means a lot in this time period, because if you don't know yourself, then how are you going to be successful? So I think that's a very important step. You gotta love yourself and be true to yourself and know who you are before you become a successful person.
Yeah. I definitely agree. Like, elaborating on that, like, having self-esteem and accepting who you are is like the first step before anything, because in order to become successful in any aspect of your life, you need to know who you are. You need to know what you want. And it could be something from like little day-to-day, daily routines. You can change something up and be like, hey, I'm going to do this instead of doing that. Little things, not necessarily majoring in biochemistry or something like big, but like it could be like daily little things that you can like work up to. And like if you really know yourself, then like, and you know what you want and you have that self-esteem to a certain point, you can definitely like reach that goal.
Yeah, definitely. And, a lot of people get success the wrong definition, because success does not always mean it's all about the money. It's all about how much money you're wearing all over your body. It does not matter. Success is not having a bigger house than someone, or a nicer car, or nicer things, because a successful person loves themselves and appreciates themselves and knows what they want, and that's why they are so successful in life, because they know their desires and they reach for those goals. That for me is what success is.
It's accepting, like you guys were saying, it's accepting who you are. It doesn't matter how you look, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter if you're tall, you're heavy, you're skinny, whatever. Success has nothing to do with your weight or the way you look. Success is who you are, interior, and then you you show it on your exterior. So what other area can teenagers be successful? Because I know one of the things that teenagers deal a lot with is relationship.
I definitely agree. Like one thing that like we're all surrounded in high school or just in schools in general, communities, you know, any place that you are, you're gonna be with friends, you're gonna be with people, and you really need that good influence in your life. You really need people that can encourage you, that help you move on day to day, not people that drag you down or give you that negative vibe, or like always say criticizes you, judges you. Like there's to a point where you're just like, is this really healthy for me? Like you need to evaluate yourself, you know. And so I think that's really important, like keeping yourself surrounded with good people, just the good vibes, like
basically having a support system behind you, whether it's your family, your friends, or your significant other. It's really important to have those people to fall back on, just in case, you know, you're kind of feeling down. Those people will bring that positive energy, and you'll feel, you know, better, and you'll feel like, oh wow, I can actually do this and be successful. I think that's a very important thing. And if, you know, you do have, you know, situations where you have a friend that isn't giving you the support you need, well, think about it and really think about, is this friend good enough for me? You know?
And I think, you know, as a teenager, sometimes it's hard to get to that point, you know, and to really think, is this friend making me feel successful, or is this friend dragging me down? You know, what do I do? I mean, I know you guys just graduated from high school, and now you're in a different stage, but how do you overcame the pressure of those negative friends? Because I'm pretty sure you had a few negative friends.
Yeah, definitely.
So learning how to say no, like, I don't want your friendship, or how can you be nice about it and say,
I cannot be with you no more.
Right, because I want to be successful and you're not helping me.
That's right.
How do you do that?
Yeah, I think I found out through other people. They started seeing a change in me, or like me feeling down all the time, or like they were like, Jessica, what's wrong with you? And I'm just like, you know, I don't know. I feel like maybe people like people can affect you, like they actually can. And so like I think that I realized that I'm like, whoa, I kind of like did like a little flashback, and I was like, this person is really not good for me. And like it's kind of hard to confront people or accept that. And so like sometimes you have to be real and be like, hey, this is not gonna work out because you make me feel like this, or you're always dragging me down, whatever the situation is. So sometimes you have to kind of be like cold turkey and be like, hey, I think this is not good.
Cold turkey.
If they don't accept that, they're like, oh, why? And like start going back and forth with you, or like and maybe you try again, because also forgiving is one thing. But if it just really is not working, like, I think the best thing for you is to, that's what I did.
To cut it off.
To let it go.
I had a situation where I had a really close friend of mine that, you know, she was going through a lot, and she constantly brought a lot of negative energy towards my life. I was, you know, emotionally involved in her situation, which in any friendship, that should not be, you know, that shouldn't be the result of things. You know, your friends are there to bring a positive environment to you, and you know, it was hard for me to you know, let this person go, but I knew in the inside, like, you know, that's what God wanted, and if God allows us to be friends in the future, then we will always, you know, cross roads again. And sometimes it's gonna hurt, it's gonna feel like, you know, you just ripping a band-aid off, you know, but it's gonna heal. So and it's better for you.
Definitely.
That's very important. And that will take us to the next step, because when you have good relationships, you will healthy relationship, you will also be successful in your academic. Because you need people to support you through your academic, you know. But if you have negative friends where, oh, let's go party, let's go do this, you know, or not even party, but, you know, negative things, you know, where, oh, you know, why you go to school? Like, it's so hard. You know, I don't want to go to school. Why are you going to school? It's a lot of money. Oh my God, it's so expensive. You're going to end up with a debt. How do you fight those things? Because I know, those are negative comments right there.
And it drags you down.
It drags
turns
you
off.
down.
Yeah.
I think an important thing is to definitely be involved in the school, like extracurricular, not necessarily like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go to parties and stuff and hang out with different people and stuff like that. No, extracurricular are there for you to express yourself and kind of be in a group where the people kind of have the same thoughts that you have, you know, the same passion for whatever it is, whether it's, you know, computers, or whether it's film, or whether it's acting, singing, or cooking. You know, they have clubs for that kids can join, and
basketball, soccer, you know, sports.
And
because that helps you also get to your goals.
Yes.
Especially like you go with friends that want to go to college, not those that don't want to go to college. So you need that, like you said, the good influence to bring you up. And choosing the right people to be with and the good influence makes you to be a better person.
Yeah.
And that's something that I think you guys took decisions.
Yes.
No, yeah, definitely.
good
Like
ones.
academically too, like, you know, when we say academically, it doesn't necessarily mean like you have to have straight A's.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It really means like you're striving for to learn something new every day, you know? And it doesn't have to be like, oh, GPA needs to be a 4.0 or 3.8. Like, that's
just for you to be successful. No,
that is not success. Success can be like you got a C on a test instead of getting an F. Like, that makes you happy. Like, you know that you're like trying, you're doing your best.
That's right.
That's what it is all about. Like, a GPA doesn't define who you are. Like, it really doesn't.
Important.
So yeah, I think that's one of the important things to talk about too.
Yes, that's very important, because I know a lot of teenagers might be struggling right now and say, I'm not good enough. Why am I going to go to college? I have a C, I have an F. Why should I even think about college when in reality a GPA, like you said, doesn't really define who you are, and that doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful, because success is getting better each day, getting better. Okay, you got a C, you can get better and try to get a B, right?
Yeah, right.
So it's always trying to be better. So the last one, which I believe is the most important one, is how can we be successful in our spiritual life? Because okay, you're dealing with all these friends, you're dealing with yourself, self-esteem, all the changes, hormones changes, and all the things that a teenager goes through.
That's right.
But what about spiritual life? What part does the spiritual life have, or what is the impact that has in success?
No, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. I think that like definitely one of the most essential things, and part of it I can share with you guys, is that my relationship with God needs to stay there, because in order, like, if God's not there, things just go bad for me. Like, if I don't keep my constant relationship with Him, like, oh, I have a bad day, or something's happening, or it adds up, like, it literally builds up. And so I noticed that, like, keeping my relationship, the intimacy I have with, you know, God, that really helps me strive day to day. You know, I gave Him my problems. I'm like, Lord, please help me with this test. Like, give me the strength, or give me, like, the strength to, like, lose this person, or like give me the strength to like fight this. Let me have a successful day. Like, let me just keep it happy, because like successful for me is like keeping my happipiness, like making sure you're happy. Like, it goes back with self-esteem, it goes back with accepting who you are, and it just all interlates with your spiritual being. Like, so I really think that that relationship with God is like really important and really essential.
And also speaking about spiritual success, you can definitely serve God with your talents and your ministry, you know. That's something that has really helped me with my connection with God, is that I'm able to show my love for Him through music and dancing and singing and acting, and all that stuff kind of combined together. And that's how I, you know, have my spiritual connection with God as well. So
getting involved,
getting involved, like everywhere. I think getting involved in church, in school, communities, group, extracurricular activities, and church is one of them. Like, get involved with the youth. Like, don't be, you know, the outsider there that doesn't want to talk to anyone. No, like, go.
Give it
like,
a chance.
Yeah.
You know? If you want to be successful,
definitely.
you definitely have to take chances out there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
That's
The
all
good
about.
chances.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
good
the good
chances.
chances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of the main things of being success is believe in yourself.
Yes.
And I think the youth, they need to, like you guys did, believe in yourself.
That you can.
Do it.
Yeah. I really think that.
And it's not impossible, right?
No.
It's not impossible. And like you said, it's very essential that you have that relationship with God. So that relationship with God, and you know, like you say, using your talents, using
Getting
what
involved.
you have for Him, and being
And
involved.
also using it with the church as well. Yeah.
Yes, you know, then you will be successful because you will be happy about yourself, who you are, and that relationship with God will grow, and at the same time you will be able to help others. So I think that's very important. Wow, this is very, very essential, you know, very important for our teenagers to listen how you can become successful.
And like she was saying, you know, happiness and joy brings strength.
Yeah.
And we find that in Nehemiah, and I think that inner strength, that's happiness, will let you overcome every day.
Yes.
To be better, strive and be better.
And only God can give you that happiness.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
you know, but yeah,
Nobody
definitely.
So I have a quote for you guys. It's from Proverbs 16:3. It says, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed." So for the youth out there, just trust in the Lord, and He will guide you wherever you need to go, and He will be your success. So trust in Him.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
right.
That is so powerful. Amen. And we just want to say to our viewers that if you're listening to this program, or you have teenagers, you're working with teenagers, go ahead and share this program. I think every teenager needs to know that you can become successful. Don't measure your success where you are right now. Strive for better things, strive for the best. And we are here to encourage you and to tell you that there is nothing impossible for God. There is nothing that God cannot help you overcome. Whatever you're going through, God is going to help you. Whatever your dreams are, God is going to help you.
That's right.
Just put Him first, and He will lead your way. Amen.
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 So follow us at RF.Breakingthrough@gmail.com. Also, we are in YouTube and Facebook. Thank you for being with us. We are so happy you guys were with us in
Thank
the
you so
program.
much for having us.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And we will have more of Teens Journal, so just stay tuned because we have more programs coming up. Share this program.
Share
Talk,
with friends.
yes,
Come on.
talk to others
Come on,
about
let's
this
do this.
program, and we will have more topics for you. God bless you, and until the next time. Bye.
Bye.